Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing another consistent plan with me video. My goal for 2022, we'll see if I can keep it up, is to do weekly uploads with little plan with me clips or full videos on my YouTube and Instagram. So we'll see, I have some big goals, but I guess that's how most of us like to start the year. I'm just hoping I can power through. Here I'm planning in my take a note planner and just kind of showcasing what I keep in the pockets. Today I'm going to be doing a voiceover, as you can see, but this is going to be a real-time plan with me video. So take out your planners, your stationery, and let's get to planning. As you can see, I store quite a bit in that left-hand pocket. And I have my new little yearly calendar pen board that I'm going to stick behind here, and it's sort of been serving as like a divider. You can see the tab up top, so I'll probably be bringing that to my shop soon if you guys are interested. But here I'm just kind of removing some of the items from this folder. Also my sticker folder. I think you guys enjoyed, at least on my Instagram, my most recent clip showcasing some of the Swatelier, I don't know how to say the sticker name, but some of their stickers. So I decided I would pull out some of the ones that I thought would fit nicely in this plan with me video and tuck those to the side. So I've got some lemon water Manuka honey tea here and my microphone, since I'm planning over what I already did earlier today. And so yeah, just I guess if you guys are planning along, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of video. So in this envelope, the blue envelope that you see that I got in my Mido stationery haul, I've been using it to store some of the ephemera, some of the stickers, random scraps of paper, and I've just been bringing that with me, sort of like an on-the-go folder. And so here I'm just kind of like taking out everything that I might be using, sort of trying to figure out a color scheme and kind of a layout in my head briefly as to what I might want to do today. So initially I was thinking I would do kind of like a plant green earthy spread, but as you guys know, this kind of planning is very on the go, so I don't really know ahead of time what I'm going to be doing. So I roughly have an idea here. I'm just trying to pull out some of the colors and different tones, but you'll see at the end that I don't actually end up using everything that I pulled out, but that's okay. It's just good to start somewhere. Sometimes when there's so much stationery and so many options, it can get a little overwhelming. So I found it recently nicer to kind of pull out some items and then choose from those. But yeah, recently I've been doing some planning in the evenings in my living room, which you guys have seen, like my desk tour, all my stickers and everything stationery is on my desk in my craft room. So obviously it's kind of tough to bring everything downstairs, so I've just been trying to like bring only what I need. So this little container, I've been storing some of the washi tapes that I think I'm going to be using more frequently. As you can see, the size of them are a little bit larger for the container to actually close, but it's good enough to hold and just transport downstairs. So a nice little option. And again, I got that from Michael's in kind of like the checkout section. This is the same bin or container that I have been using in all my videos recently, and it stores kind of my pens, highlighters, markers, brush pens, and so I'm just kind of pulling out what I think I'll need, likely the the micron pens, mild liners, and a brush pen as well. But again, I don't use everything, just taking out what I think I might need, and then trying to stay somewhat organized here. Sorry for the random gaps. I am going to be drinking some tea. This is a very long video. I don't even know if I'll be able to upload it. It's almost 30 minutes, but planning isn't super fast. I know I clip like 59-second clips on Instagram and people are like, oh, this is so quick, make it look so easy, but it's just a lot of editing with those types of videos. This is kind of a true, real plan with me video here, so if you guys want like the full videos, kind of follow along on my YouTube then. But yeah, if you just wanted a small clip, follow my Instagram. Or follow both, that would be great. All right, so I think I maybe forgot a couple items, so I'm probably looking for my glue stick. Oh, there it is. My glue stick, and then my little Cricut. It's like a little plier, tweezer type thing. But here I am adding in some papers on the sides. So this new kind of planning, if you're new to my channel, I have basically been starting out with some scrap paper, ripping the paper and then adding them to the corners. I'm sure as I get more used to like this kind of planning, I'll venture outside of the box or my comfort zone. But for now, I've been just kind of repeating this pattern just because it's something that I'm comfortable with and I'm familiar with, and I think it looks nice. So maybe as I like experiment more and get a little bit more brave, I will start to add the paper to other sections of the notebook. I did see someone kind of put it right in the middle of the page and almost like a volcano shape from the bottom of the page, I guess, if that makes sense. So maybe I'll do that on one of these spreads, but we'll see. I think, oh yeah, I'm just pulling out some more washi tapes from my little Muji acrylic drawers. Wow, this Manuka honey drink is really good. If you guys ever feel a little like scratchy throat or just want something really soothing and calming to drink, Manuka honey is so great for you. It has so many health benefits and it tastes delicious. So I just added it to a little bit of green tea and some lemon on top. I think I've recently gotten some allergies, like my eyes have been a little itchy. Definitely negative to COVID. I've taken a bunch of tests just because we're all a little paranoid over here. So yeah, I've chalked it up to just seasonal allergies, but nonetheless, the honey tea lemon drink is always a nice treat. All right, so lay down the paper, lay down some washi tape, putting some stickers on top. So that's kind of been my pattern or routine in these types of spreads. So here I'm taking a little tag that I got in one of my Amazon sets, I think, or actually, you know what? I think that was gifted to me in one of my orders from a blank note on Instagram. They like added it in their order. So I thought that was cute and I just added that in as a little tag there. And this girl sticker is from Amazon. I'm just gonna sticker on here. There we go. I have started adding the girls onto some washi tape, so it looks like they're walking on the ground. I don't know if that adds anything, but it fits my aesthetic and it makes me happy, so I've been doing that. And for this take a note planner, if anyone else is using it, I have been, since it's, there's a time kind of table on the side, I have been adding in kind of like a little mild liner marking here to signify lunchtime. And I don't do it right now, but then I'll also write on top in those highlighted areas, whether it's like a work day or an Etsy day or like a Mommy and Jason day. So I'll use that area to signify what's going on. So this little cardboard tag here, I'm just gluing it in. And the only negative to having like a piece of cardstock or cardboard, this is more cardstock, is that it does add a little bit more thickness to your page. So as I was laying it down, I was like, you know, writing on the following week might be a little tricky. Just have to be mindful of the location of it. So here I am adding some of the greenery that I thought I was going to be littering the page with, but ended up not doing a ton. As you can see, I like to kind of like layer a little bit over a piece of washi tape or sticker underneath, and then having the rest on the blank part of the page. I think this layering technique gives for a nice effect. It gives you a little bit of dimension. I really like this washi tape right here because it looks like each one is a ticket. So you can rip it, but for this specific washi tape roll, I've been cutting it because tickets tend to have very sharp, clean lines. And so that's how I've been using this specific washi tape. And most of my ephemera, washi tape, and stickers are from Amazon. I'll link my Amazon storefront page I do get an affiliates kickback from any purchases. You guys help me support the channel that way. But it's also a nice area for me to link all of the items that I buy on Amazon into one location so you guys can see what I'm getting. Alright, just probably sorting through some items on the side here. Let's see. Oh yeah, some more of the greenery. Again, adding those around the edges. I think it looks nice. I mean, I didn't go crazy with it like I thought I was going to, but subtle pops of green I think is a nice touch on the side. And then I'm trying to like put away the things that I'm not using. As you can see, this envelope, I think it was like $2.95 or pretty inexpensive from the Mido store. It's just so nice because I can put everything in. It lays nice and flat. Oh, here's my writing pen board that I just made. I think I'm going to tuck it to the other side soon because I'm going to start writing. These allergies, man, very uncomfortable. So taking out those stickers and tucking in the ones that I know I'm not going to use. Oh wait, even though it's a little bit chaotic while I plan, I try to keep it somewhat organized, like things in a certain area, and when I'm done, I try and put it away. That's kind of like how I do things in life, even when I cook. Like after like a pot or pan is done, while I'm making some of the other stuff, I'm at the sink kind of washing, just because I just don't want to have a crazy mess at the end, which sometimes, you know, it's inevitable, but I like to organize as I go, which is kind of something I've always done. So, just kind of seeing if I'm going to use some of these stickers that I pulled out. And if not, I decided in the end I was going to tuck those away. So off they go to the back. All right. I think I'm going to get to planning soon. One can only organize for so long, right? Let's see. Oh, so I think I contemplate adding more stickers, but in the end I decide not to go with that one. Oh, this is my little, I just recently restocked her. This sticker is actually from my Etsy shop. It comes in the Studying Girl pack, a pack of 3 stickers, but I just restocked it this morning. So I was like, hey, why not add that to the spread here? Super cute, cute little yellow backpack. All right, so here we are to the actual writing portion. So this little pen board that I made is see-through kind of, because it's been laminated with a 5mm thickness laminating paper, and it has a year at a glance, so it has a calendar of 2022, which I thought was really cool. And I like the craft paper look, and it has a tab to divide the pages, so I've been so excited about this. I'm thinking about adding it to my shop, just have to figure out what kind of envelope I need to ship it out in, because it's a little bit bigger, at least for the A5 size, than what I have right now in terms of envelopes, so I'm just still trying to figure that out. Alright, so starting out with some mild liner, and I am using a micron pen in the size 02 today. It's actually my first time using this pen. My 01 the tip was starting to wear, and I'm not a big fan of when it starts to write a little crooked, if that makes sense. I think after a while, if you push too hard, I'm medium heavy-handedness. I'm not that heavy, but I think I've been using it for a couple months now, so it eventually starts to like wear on one side versus the other, and then the pen doesn't write as evenly. So I didn't have any more 01, so I moved to a 02, which, you know, I don't hate it. I think it actually looks pretty nice, so maybe this will replace my 01 micron pens. We'll see. So just adding in a little box and then a drop box on the side. As you guys know, I like to shift the stencil over a little and writing in some of the new things. I have a new sticker design that I'm thinking of coming out with. Probably after editing this video, I'll get to designing that. I basically want to do line work with some floral envelope type of designs, but very like minimal, and maybe just like a hint of color, barely any, because I want to print it on craft paper, which is something I've never done before. So we'll see if the settings are going to be all strange. I'm sure I'll spend a couple hours figuring out what settings I need to use for craft paper, but that's something I'm kind of excited about to kind of fit my new way of planning. I thought it would be really nice to create a sticker that kind of goes along with this new style. So we'll see. I'm really loving the craft paper looks, so that's my goal for after editing this video. I still have to make a thumbnail for YouTube, but I guess after I edit, I'll do a thumbnail, and then I'll create the design of the new sticker. So we'll see. Big goals. This year is all about making big goals, trying to fulfill them, aiming high, right? That's all we like. Just kind of like aim high, and you know, if you don't hit it, that's okay. At least you like tried, right? So that's gonna be kind of like my day-to-day motto. Oh, this tea is actually really nice. I didn't realize I'd be talking for so long. So hopefully you guys enjoy these talk through videos. If you prefer for me to just put on some music as I plan, that's just as easy, maybe even easier. But I know some of you like to kind of like have a voice talking while you guys hear the paper, the writing, versus just all loud music. But I could also put some soft music too. We'll see. Alright, so just adding some of the stickers, using my stencils, adding some highlights with my mild liners, and writing on top. I think it's turning out pretty neat. So if you guys are not familiar with the Take a Note planner, which is the one I'm using right here, it basically differs from the Hobonichi in that it splits a week up into actually 4 pages if you count like front and back. So it splits it up into two spreads, which originally I thought, oh, that's a lot of space. I don't actually know if I need that much space. I wasn't sure about it, but I've been planning all through January and a little bit through December, and I must say that I've actually grown to love having this extra space. I think I mentioned before, I think because I'm planning in this new fashion, that it's really inspired me to like, I don't know, like be more creative because I have more space. Oh, and I forgot, last week I was doing this Let's Write Very Small challenge in my week. I don't know if anyone noticed. It's actually barely noticeable now that I'm flipping through. It just looks like my normal handwriting, but I didn't do it in this week, but I think maybe from here on out I'm going to try and write really small and see if that looks nice or not. Oh, I was so excited, by the way, to find this bagel sticker, mainly because our son has been obsessed with bagels, and this morning he had the last one, and it was like a big deal, right? So I made a promise that we would absolutely get more bagels tomorrow, but maybe we'll go today after school. We'll see. So adding in the Dropbox, starting to layer some of the stencil outlines under highlights or images or stickers. I think this is kind of creating a cool effect too. So it might look a little bit more busy than my normal stenciling style, but I mean, here's to trying something new, right? It's my own planner, so I can do, I guess, however. So if it looks messy, that's okay. I can clean it up next week, right? So here's a sticker of like a ticket. I thought was just kind of a cool addition. So there's really a lot going on in this section of my planner and the rest is looking pretty empty. So today, my goal for this year is to do weekly uploads on my Take a Note planner. Whether it's like planning out the whole week, likely not since it's split up into 2 spreads, but planning a portion of my week together. So I think that'll be more manageable. I want to kind of set reasonable expectations for myself. So yeah, and then kind of uploading those clips on Instagram, which are much quicker and just kind of give you a little glimpse into my planning. Sorry, I'm sounding like congested. This is really kind of annoying. But all right, so back to just writing and working. So I don't know if you guys have been around, you'll know that my actual work schedule is a Tuesday and Thursday where I go into my office. Aside from Etsy and content creations on Instagram, my other job is a dentist. So I go to the dental office and do my dentistry 2 days a week, and then basically 2.5 days a week I'm home working on my orders, creating content for you guys, sharing my planner, spreads, YouTube editing, photography. Kind of the other creative side of my life is on these days. So when I say working, my planners, it's more so physically going into an office and doing the dental stuff. I love life, I guess. I love my work-life balance right now. I feel like I've been so lucky to be able to create my hobby into kind of a business, like a side business, thanks to all of you guys for following and listening and ordering. It's been amazing. Like, how this all started actually was years ago. I decided I wanted to make a YouTube channel, and I honestly had no idea what it would be about. Like, I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll do like makeup videos or lifestyle videos. And I think I even did some like tagged videos where it's like, what's in my bag or what's in my makeup purse kind of videos where I was actually in the video itself and doing hauls of like skincare, things along those lines. And then along the way, I decided one of the videos I would post like a planner video. And at the time, I was planning in a happy planner. And it actually got like a good amount of views and responses. And I was like, oh wow, maybe people are interested in that. So, like, I think when I first started my channel, I was like, I don't really know where this channel is going. I think I said that in one of my videos, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be makeup, planner related. And yeah, in the end, it ended up going down a planner route, pretty hardcore, which I love. But yeah, one day I decided on my own to create like a stencil to help myself plan so I can make these videos a little bit easier, because I was like struggling with like making boxes so perfectly, and I would like refilm. And I was like, let me just make a template so I could create a little bit easier and showcase it to my YouTube channel. And shortly after, I started getting questions about, hey, where'd you get that stencil, or where'd you get that template? And I'd be like, oh, I made it. And people would be like, oh, are you selling? And at the time I was like, no, just made it for myself, but thanks. And then I think I posted on a Facebook group, and I got a lot of questions about my template or stencil. And that's when I was like, oh, maybe I should sell it. So then I opened it up that one day. I remember being like, okay, let me like figure out how to upload this onto Etsy. And I think I made like 50 sales in like a day, like that morning, from a Facebook group. And I was just like mind blown at the time, because I was like, oh my gosh, can I even fulfill that many orders? Because like I was still, I mean, I've had many different prototypes since whenever I started 2016, and it's changed a lot in a better way, I think, in terms of the quality of the material. Like the way back original stencils were like made out of cardstock, glued on top of one another, no lamination. I mean, it wasn't very long lasting, but it was like me just starting out, right? And then I remember trying to struggle, like, how do I ship these out? Like, do I need special envelopes? Like, how much does everything weigh? How do you package things? I didn't even have a business card. Like, it was bare bones from the beginning, starting and then having some success and just being like, oh my gosh, I'm in over my head. And like, over the years, I kind of figured out different things, like adding stickers to my shop and changing up stencil designs and creating my own very unique, like customized, like the seasonal one was kind of unique, and the kawaii one, things that you don't really see out there versus just like a rectangle or different shapes and different sizes. So yeah, it's been kind of cool to watch it evolve over the years. Sorry, I know you guys didn't ask about this whole situation, but you know, I figured I'd share, and that's basically how all of this got started. So yeah, I'm so grateful to everyone for supporting my business and watching these videos and commenting, and it's really cool. It's kind of what keeps me going, honestly. Yeah, so I feel very fortunate and lucky to be able to do this and continue my dental life on the other days. I just feel like it's such a nice balance. I like interacting with people, so I get that fulfilled during my dental job. And then I also like being like super duper creative on like pen and paper, so that like is fulfilled through my Etsy, YouTube, and Instagram videos. So very cool. So back to the planning. I'm just, oh yeah, if you use a mild liner, there's two ends. Not everyone knows that, but there's the chisel tip end and like a bullet end. And if you kind of cursive with the bullet tip end and then go back and outline the letters, it comes out with this like cool lettering effect. And you don't need to have nice handwriting or anything along those lines. You're basically just writing with the bullet tip and going with a pen after and outlining, and you usually get a very nice result. So I'm nearing the end of my video. I think I have about 3 minutes left. If you guys are still watching, I'm just mind blown. Thank you so much. Listen to me ramble. But hopefully you guys are planning along. That's kind of like what I'm hoping these videos inspire, to take out your planners, take out your stencils, your markers, your pens, your washi tape, your highlighters or mild liners, and plan along with me. Just kind of sit and let's do it together. Bring a cup of coffee, light a candle, maybe some music. You can mute this if you don't want to hear me, but just kind of want to watch. I just have a nice relaxing time planning together. So as you can see, I used a mild liner to outline the stencil, which gives it a nice cool effect, going in with my drop box here with the micron pen. And I think that's about it. So I guess the rest of this video is just me putting the supplies away back into my little Michaels container, locking the sides. It's getting a little full, so maybe I should take out some of the items in there. We'll see. Putting away my washi tapes into that little container. Stacking them on top, moving those aside, and just kind of gathering the items and resetting my table, basically. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. Comment down below if you did. If you followed along and planned as well, tag me on Instagram at Beauty by Starlet. I would love to see. I love seeing your guys' spreads. And let me know if you guys are interested in this pencil board here. I'm contemplating listing it on my Etsy, so I'm not sure yet. It does take a bit of time to create, a little bit more than I'm used to, and quite a bit of thought too to make everything look nice, but I think it could be cool to share that with you guys. But alright, look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye!